Hey everyone, I'm Luis C. Fernandez and welcome to LCF Talks, a space where we slow down, reflect, and rediscover purpose one truth at a time. You know, life has this strange way of moving forward, even when our hearts don't. We grow older, time passes, but sometimes some part of us stays stuck. Stuck in memories, in what ifs, in doors we never really closed. And maybe that's why things feel heavy lately. Because we are still standing in yesterday while life is quietly moving in tomorrow. Today, I want to talk about something real, something we all go through, that invisible weight that keeps us from moving forward. Have you ever wondered why you feel stuck? Why life feels like it's on a pause, even though you're trying so hard to move forward? Maybe it's because without realizing it, you are still holding the door open to the version of yourself that has already ended. You are trying to step into the future, but your heart is still negotiating with the past. Truth is simple. You cannot move forward while you're holding on the door open to yesterday. We often ask ourselves this question: why we stay stuck in the past? We all have a version of yesterday that's hard to close. Maybe it's a relationship that's ended but still echoes through our heart. Maybe it's an old dream you had given up on. Maybe it's a version of yourself you cannot seem to meet again. The one that used to believe. The one that used to feel alive. We scroll through old messages, photos, songs, hoping something in them might give us closure. I used to listen to a similar song. Its name is Yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. Now it seems that they are here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. But closure doesn't come from replaying the past. It comes from accepting that the story has already ended and having the courage to start new. The past is confronting because it's familiar. But familiar doesn't always mean safe. Sometimes what feels like comfort is actually a cage that keeps you small. The hardest part about growth isn't learning something new. The hardest part about growth isn't learning something new. It's actually unlearning what's no longer true. Did you know the illusion of control is something we don't realize? Maybe I said the right words. Maybe if I waited a little longer, maybe they'd still be here. But the truth, the past isn't broken. It's finished. And sometimes the silence of what's ended is not punishment. It's protection. You see, not every door that closes is a loss. Some doors close because what's behind them cannot hold the person you're becoming. You cannot heal in the same place where you got hurt. You cannot grow where you keep watering the dead root. The moment you stop trying to fix what's gone, you make room for what's meant to come. We all feel the emotional weight of holding on, isn't it? Every time you revisit a wound, the memory of what if so and so, you pick up a weight you were never meant to carry. You cannot climb if your hands are full of what's behind you. Healing is not about ignoring the pain. It's about putting it down. Forgive what happened. Forgive who hurt you. But most of all, forgive yourself. for staying too long, for giving too much, for trying to save what wasn't yours to fix. Because forgiveness isn't weakness, it's how you reclaim your peace. You don't need to erase the past. You just need to stop living in it. Healing begins when you say, I have learned enough, I have carried enough, and now it's time to let go. You will come across a turning point when you choose to close the door. One day, you will wake up and realize you are exhausted. Not from the pain, but from replaying the pain. And that moment of quiet exhaustion is the beginning of healing. Healing doesn't always come with fireworks or that closure speech. Sometimes it's just a whisper. I am done. Done explaining yourself. Done waiting for apologies. Done giving your peace to people who never valued it. That's what freedom sounds like. Silence after years of trying to be understood. You don't need permission to move on. Closure doesn't come from them. It comes from the moment you give yourself permission to stop looking back. One day, you'll wake up and realize you are exhausted. Not from the pain, but from replaying the pain. And that moment of quiet exhaustion is the beginning of healing. Healing doesn't always come with fireworks or that closure speech. Sometimes it's just a whisper. I am done. Done explaining yourself. Done waiting for apologies. Done giving your peace to people who never valued it. That's what freedom sounds like. Silence after years of trying to be understood. You don't need permission to move on. Closure doesn't come from them. It comes from the moment you give yourself permission to stop looking back. That's the moment you stop surviving and start living again. Moving forward doesn't mean forgetting. It means remembering with peace instead of pain. It means saying yes, it happened, but it no longer defies me. Life won't always give you closure in a perfect ending. Some doors will slam shut. Some doors will close swiftly. Some you'll have to close it yourself. But remember, what truly is meant for you won't stay behind closed doors. It's waiting in the next chapter. The next version of you, the one who finally learns that peace isn't found in holding on, it's found in letting go. Healing is not a finish line, it's a daily decision to choose peace over pain, faith over fear, and movement over memories. You are not running from the past anymore, you are walking towards freedom. So, if you have been feeling stuck lately, take this as your sign to close the door gently. Say thank you to yesterday for everything it taught you, and then walk away with peace. You are not abandoning anything real. You are just making room for what is next. Because you cannot move forward while you are still holding on the door open to yesterday. Let go, breathe, and start again. I am Luis Fernandez, and this is LCF Talks, a place where we talk about finding direction, peace, and purpose. One truth, one moment, one story at a time. If this message spoke to you, please share to someone who still is looking back. And remember, yesterday shaped you, but it doesn't define you. The best chapters are the ones you haven't written yet. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.